Today we build a small food shop for our entrance plaza and check in on some updates for our river rapids ride. I'm mostly average Matt, and this is Hackberry Hills. Let's jump to the time lapse. are at today's live portion of the video. If you jumped ahead, thanks for joining us. What you're looking at right here is the Cosmic Mill. So if you can't tell from the giant ice cream cone on top, this thing's gonna sell some ice cream and milkshakes, which let's get around to the front. Pretty standard thing. I took a lot of inspiration from uh, a park that I used to live near, one of my hometown parks, Knoebels Grove. They have a place called the Old Mill Ice Cream, and I wanted to kind of replicate that a little bit. We got a few different colors going in here. We got just the natural wood for the base of it, but then it's got a little bit of red up top, which I thought was pretty interesting. Uh, Hard to see with the shadows, but I think it looks pretty good. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. This pipe kind of looks a little odd, but that's the only thing I could think of without going too crazy to get this water wheel to work. As you come over here, we got a little seating area down here in the bottom left. We're also going to hopefully remember to put a fountain in here because I forgot to do that the last time. We do need to make some walls to make sure people aren't going to fall in, as well as on this side. We'll get a little bit of shrubbery in over there. Our path coming down from the resorts, or our only resort, I don't know why I made that plural, but we started getting the base work for that. I think it's turned out pretty nice. It's got a lot of work though. There's a lot of really bland sides and sight lines. We need some railings on the top, so I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do that. I just ran out of time for this episode. We also did some really nice terrain work with some rocks. I think it really flushes out this entire area here, and it makes it just all kind of flow together a lot better than not having anything there. One thing though that I did have some problems with, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to make this little chute, because I did want it to connect to the main river here. So I was originally just going to have it open, have this be like a little bridge at the top, but I didn't think this was going to be wide enough to do that. So my solution, just put a couple pipes in there, have the water coming out. Also let us have the water level a little higher on this side, which gets it a little bit closer to the wheel. We need to change the color of this. But I think it turned out really nicely, and I think it'll look better as we get more scenery in. And then I have this really weird tree that's kind of like falling in. However, it managed to get itself rooted on the side of this cliff face. It's now starting to lean over. So I think that's pretty interesting. I've never put a tree in like that, at least not intentionally, where it's leaning sideways. But yeah, so that's pretty much what you saw for in the time lapse. I did do a little bit of other work in here on our river rapid ride, and unfortunately I lost this footage when I was trying to import in. It became corrupted, and it's alright. It really was, there was more terrain work trying to just get some of these paths in, so it's probably not the best footage anyway. But we got a start to our station, which I think is turning out really, really nicely. I did want the open top, so you have the one place where the guest will exit and walk out over. but the station itself is not covered, which I think has turned out really nice. We got this nice turn, concrete turn with the vista point, so people will be able to see down over the river rapids. But overall, I think it's turning out pretty nicely. Again, if you have any suggestions for what I need to do to make this look better, obviously this is very, very not completed yet. We have a whole lot that we need to do to this entire section. And I do plan to do these over the next few videos. There's not going to be one episode where I just hash it out, because that's going to take me at least a day in terms of actual hours of working on it, and I'm not ready to commit to that yet. But we will do about, for me, it's about 3 to 4 hours to put something like this together and work with the terrain, which is the primary source of what's taken me as long. But now, since I've got most of that, it's just going to be rock work, which I can put that up fairly quickly, and then just kind of making sure everything else looks pretty nice. So we'll be doing that over the next couple videos. I'll have hopefully won't lose any more footage. So I'll be able to show you guys a little bit in each video of how I am making this and what I'm doing to make it look the way I do. But at least I was able to get some footage, salvage some footage of the Cosmic Mill ice cream shop here. The next video that we're gonna focus on this. We'll tidy up this this pathway here. We'll put in another building, maybe 2 buildings on this side, which we'll see. Maybe we'll start working on this if I have time. That might be the next video. And then obviously we'll continue to work on our river rapids as well. So that's pretty much going to do it for this ride, or this video ride. Jeez. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Happy Man. You haven't seen a guest in I don't know how long, but I'm happy you're happy. So that is going to do it for this episode. If you liked what you see, make sure you leave a like. If you saw something I could have done different, or maybe I missed something along the way, make sure to leave it in the comments. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Mostly Average Matt. We got a challenge park and a career mode also going on the channel, so make sure you do that. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.